Getting here. Right now I'm staying in the middle of the Fort Worth Water Gardens in the middle of downtown Fort Worth, which is the new home of A-kon, which I am excited for, and I know many people are. One of the main concerns that I kept seeing in the comments was the closeness of everything, which with this video and the next two that I will be doing, I'm hoping to assure you that that's not going to be a problem whatsoever. Like, that's actually probably the better thing about it being moved to Fort Worth, is how close all the stuff is in downtown, and especially the convention center to the main other two hotels that the convention will be at. And a good example, if you look over here, you can actually see the Sheraton. And if we look back the other way, you can see the Omni Hotel. And then you look straight ahead, which you can kind of see, is the convention center. And on the other side of the convention center is actually the Hilton Hotel, which I will go into the details in a little bit here. And pretty much each one of those from the convention center is a less than 5-minute walk. Like, I'm not even kidding. And the convention center pretty much has almost entrances and exits on almost every side of the building. So you can pretty much walk straight from the Sheraton, be there in 5 minutes. Walk straight from the Omni Hotel, be there in 5 minutes. Same thing with the Hilton Hotel. Now this first video is pretty much just me talking about those hotels. The next videos, I will be talking about the other hotels that are in the vicinity that are only in the downtown area. I'm not talking about any of the ones outside because they're not in walking distance. I'm only going to be talking about ones that are in walking distance. While there is a lot of good parking in the downtown area, I do highly emphasize that you still walk from your hotel if it is in walking distance. And I know there are some people there that come into the convention that do have medical conditions, so I can understand if walking in this kind of heat is really hard for you. So I can understand if y'all aren't able to and just need to wait for it to cool down before you can. But aside from that, I really do still want to emphasize that you walk, because there will be 2 other events going on during A-kon weekend. I mean, an A-kon alone had over 30,000 people last year, which that alone is going to cause a big traffic headache mess that you don't want to get into, trust me. Just with the other 2 events alone, if A-kon wasn't here, it'd still be really bad. So that's why, once again, I'm going to emphasize, try to walk if you can. And that being said, let's go ahead and head over to the Hilton so I can show you how close it is to the convention center. Alright, so now we're in front of the convention center, and now I'm going to scroll over, and that is the Hilton. Less than 5 minutes away from the convention center. So as you can see, it's a pretty short walk, just like the other hotels. Okay, so now I'm on the other side of the convention center. That's right across from the Omni. And as you can see, once again, a very short walk. And there's 2 entrances on this side, well actually 3. So, and you can enter through any of those doors. So yeah, pretty nifty. And here's another side of the convention center, and this is the side that's facing the water gardens. So yeah, pretty much right outside. So getting to the cosplay photo shoots will be fairly easy. Alright, last time and one more side of the convention center, and this is going to be your entrance and exit that's the closest to the Sheraton. Sheraton at the top is 5 minutes away from this exit or entrance. Also, excuse the poor sound probably and the wind that's muffling some of it, but yeah. And then the water gardens once again. Hey everyone, I am finally back inside where it's a lot cooler and away from that horrible heat. Anyway, I do hope this video and the next 3 that I do really help y'all out a lot. Mainly because I know how stressful it can be when you're in a new location and you have no idea where you're going. And especially when you're when you need to get to an event that you really want to see, you don't want to get lost. You don't want to take a chance of missing that event, which does happen to a lot of people when cons move to new locations, as I have learned the hard way. I mean, I'm sure if I had scouted it out beforehand, I probably would have known better, but at the same time, it's like there's a lot of us that are just working or going to school, and we don't have time sometimes to go check out the area beforehand. And that's one of the reasons why I'm making this series of videos. And just to let y'all know, I am no way associated with A-kon. I am doing this all on my own. I'm not even a volunteer. I'm just an attendee that I like going to every year. And I do apologize in advance because I'm in no way a professional video taker whatsoever. I have never edited or put together a live video in my whole life. So it's pretty much just going to be a cut and dry video, and all these videos will be taken with my smartphone that is 3 years old. So the video quality, I know, will probably not be that good, but I hope it's watchable enough for y'all to help y'all get to where you need to go. And going back, refocusing on the hotels for this video, which were the Sheraton, the Omni, and the Hilton Hotels. There was some extra info I wanted to let y'all know about. Even though y'all won't need a shuttle probably to get to y'all's hotels, Sheraton and Omni, y'all have a complimentary shuttle service. So you guys can actually, if you want to take it to a nearby grocery store, you can do that and restock up on any food or any other items you may need. And there's a Walgreens in the downtown area that carries a lot of product too. You can take the shuttle over there. Hilton, you do not have a shuttle service. Mainly because for them, their reasoning is that everything is in walking distance. And there's a lot of stuff downtown you can get to. And that is true. There's a lot of restaurants, there's a lot of stores, there's ATMs, and everything is in a really close vicinity. But yeah, that's, oh, and a random thing, which if you're not a historical nerd, you're not going to care about this little random piece of info, but for the people staring at the Hilton, that hotel was the hotel that JFK stayed in the day before he got assassinated in Dallas. He actually gave a speech in front of that hotel the day before. There's even a huge JFK statue right outside that hotel. So for any certain Hitalia cosplayers, I think that would be a good spot for some photo shoots. Or if you're just a historical nerd in period, then that's a good spot. Now off topic from that, the next 3 videos I do will be focusing on more sets of hotels. The second video, I will focus on the Embassy Hotel, Courtyard by Marriott, and the Ashton Hotel. 4th video will be Etta's Place and the Worthington Hotel. And the 4th one, which is going to kill my fee, is going to be Holiday Inn Express. Let's call it the Holiday Inn. And the TownePlace Suites. The reason I say that is because those are like the furthest ones away from the convention center. But they are only maybe at tops 20 to 25 minutes away, which is still really good actually when you think about it. And I have some actual good news about y'all's hotel. But yeah. And one random note before I get off here and in this video, I am going to be putting a link down below to a downtown Fort Worth walking map that's actually provided by the city of Fort Worth on their website, and it is extremely helpful, trust me. Where I work, we actually have a ton of copies of those things that we give out to tourists, and they are always so thankful every time. And it pretty much, it's really It's really easy to understand. It has a listing of all the different places in downtown with their addresses and phone numbers, and pretty much you just look, they have numbers next to each of the locations, like different places, and you just look for that number on the map. It's one of those kind of maps. And it's really easy to understand. It's really helpful. And you can either print it out or you can just download it to your phone to have. And I do highly suggest doing that, and having it on you in physical form, digital form, because I'm pretty sure y'all will need it during the con. And the different places that it lists, just to give you an example, it has hotels, restaurants, stores, different monument areas for anyone that's a historical nerd, and just and ATMs. It has a listing of some of your ATMs and the bank locations, so that in itself is really helpful, especially if you want to avoid the fees at the con of those ATMs, because those were a killer last year. Oh my god, let me tell you. But anyway, like I said before, I really hope this video and the next 3 help y'all a lot, and I will do my best to get them up as soon as I can, because I know A-kon is coming in really fast. I just realized that today was the 14th, and so I realized, I'm like, oh my god, if I want to do this, I need to do it now. So yeah, I hope it helps. I hope this video is understandable enough. I hope I wasn't too annoying for you. I annoy myself. So anyway, that's all for now. Bye.